Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Cup of Joe. Ready to rock out with y'all for a couple minutes. I got some appointments today, so I actually got to go and get dressed and then head to my first appointment. Good morning, bro. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to my brother Moses Rivera. He's on the line right now. Y'all make sure y'all check him and his lovely bride's page out. It's Be Intentional, and it's on Facebook. And they do blogs and vlogs. So this morning is episode 31 of Cup of Joe. It's the movie series. It's the end of the movie series. And it's entitled The Trilogy. Episode 31, the movie series, Cup of Joe, The Trilogy. And the trilogy, in every single movie that we've ever seen that had a trilogy or some type of extension of a movie, we always expect it to be better than the first. And a lot of times, and it's just based off of opinion, but a lot of times, in my opinion, it's not as good as the original, as the OG. But the trilogy, I've come to find out that most movies that have a trilogy or some extended version that just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back are horror movies. And I'm thinking to myself this morning, I'm like, why is it that you can't have like a comedy trilogy or a love story trilogy or something of that nature? So, I started challenging myself this morning to actually sit there and think about it. Good morning, Tiff. How you doing? Thank you for your continued support. Tiffany is one of my biggest supporters. And I thank God for her. I thank God for my brother Moses and his wife Sonia. Anyhow, back on track. So trilogy is something that continues the story. And so God was talking to me this morning about relaying this message in this particular form or fashion. He didn't have me write anything this morning, so he just has me kind of just freestyling this. But good morning, Drop. Good morning, Mia. How you doing? So what happens a lot of times in our lives is that we'll get in, and I know you all have heard me say it before, it's a recycling pattern where we will continue to live the same story over and over and over again. And years later, we wonder why we're in the same spot we were 5 or 10 or 15, maybe even 20 or so years ago. And it's because you have repetitive behaviors. Now, the crazy thing with having repetitive behaviors is if those behaviors are not good behaviors and they're bad behaviors, now you have a problem of cursing, or you have a habit of cursing your life and your future and your destiny, and not only yours, but your children, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever type of situation you have, your friendships, all of your relationships, you end up cursing them because you have repetitive behaviors that you will not correct. And so this is the way that it plays out in our life, is that we will go through life, we'll go through something, we'll try to get better, we'll try to heal ourselves instead of just running to God and letting Him make the necessary adjustments. And then we'll find ourselves back at square one again a year or two down the road, or maybe even longer. And those repetitive behaviors will not be as good as the OG. It would not be as good as the original. And what I mean by that is not that it's better, like in a overall scenario of things, not that it's better, but it's actually worse if it's a bad behavior. So check this out. All right, let's take Friday the 13th for example. Like Friday the 13th, I'm not really into like too many crazy horror movies or whatever, but I can watch them. I mean, I did watch them back in the day. And Friday the 13th, the original one to me was the best one. And everyone after that was watered down from the first one. It's like they were trying to meet a mark, but they never met it. So now let's go ahead and translate this into regular life, right? So you're living, you graduate from high school, you're going through life, you meet somebody you want to settle down with, you settle down, y'all start having kids, you know, you have a career, she has a career, and you all are working on your relationship. You've been together for years. Now here it comes, right? It becomes routine. It becomes something we just do because we feel like we're supposed to do it. It becomes something that we're used to, something that we're comfortable in, and we never stretch ourselves to make it better. And so what happens is we start living 2016 how we lived 2015 and so forth until we're current now. It's 2019. Are you going to allow yourself to live the same year you lived last year? Are you going to continue your story in a negative way, or are you going to allow God to affect you and continue it in a good way? That's the question for today, folks. That's the question for today, folks. And the challenge today is to just to dive into God, because He has the best outcome for your life. He has everything that you need for your life to be great, everything that you need for your life to just explode all of a sudden. If I told y'all what happened to me this week, it's just been crazy in a good way. Crazy stuff I've been praying for a long time, just like exploding in my life. You know, I posted a picture of my new vehicle that God blessed me with. And I say that it was not joke. God blessed me with that vehicle. I got it $11,000 under market value, and I did no money down, and my car payment is essentially the same as my 2008 Infiniti that I had, and so God is good, man. And then some other stuff, man, with my house, man. I'll have to do a testimony insert later. Yeah, under MSRP. My bad. my bro corrected me. But anyhow, man, the point is, like, the bottom base of the point that I'm trying to get across today is that God is necessary. You all challenge yourselves to take God more and more serious every single day of your life. Look, even if for the people that may not believe in God or may be butthurt about something that didn't go their way, and then now they're kind of upset or irritated with God, or questioning the fact that that He's real. Even for you, I've been there before. Even for you, try it out for a few days. Try it out for a few days. Give God 21 days. He'll do something way before then, but give Him 21 days just like you start any other habit. It's the beginning of 2019. A lot of people making New Year's resolutions and stuff to go to the gym and work out and do this and do that. And you know what? I'm not going to take this year. I'm not going to do that. Man, scratch all of that noise. Look, do this. Put your trust in God. Put your trust in God and see where He takes you from there. If you want your story to be any different than it was years prior, put your trust in God and see what He'll do for you. I'm living proof. My life right now is like, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I say that in the most humble way. Everything that's going on in my life right now is because of God. And it's because of my sound choice and decision last year to give God my life completely. And now the dynamic of my story is changing. And now it's becoming better than the original. So today, guys, Cup of Joe, I want you all to sit and really think on this thing this week. Just think on it. If you can't last a week, just think on it for today and say, you know what, let me just try this out. Just consider it. I promise you, it will not come back void. This has been Cup of Joe for today. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for checking in. Don't forget to hashtag Cup of Joe supporter. Don't forget to share these videos and help somebody else out. Maybe somebody else needs a quick word or some quick motivation. And I'm here to do that. Thank you, Drop. Thank you, Steve-O. Steve-O, I love what you're doing too, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be intentional. Don't forget to follow my brother and sister, Be intentional on Facebook. I know that Tiffany already did because she just solid like that. And y'all have a great day, man. Be intentional and turn your story into a real movie. Take out.